this?
At graduation, I had this English teacher who was assigned to do my stage walk speech, and we got down to like writing the accomplishments and whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, three sport athlete. I played football, I wrestled, I played baseball.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not like like all state or anything like that. I was like, I'm gonna write something real cool down here. So I took it upon myself to write UFC light heavyweight champion on my list of accomplishments. I'm on stage, graduation day. Everyone's parents are there, cap and gown.
Oh man.
The whole deal. I got my diploma in my hands. I'm standing there. She's talking about me, and she's like, "Yeah, Brandon's hard work and persistence paid off when he became the UFC light heavyweight champion."
Yes.
And dude, I had to try so hard not to bust out laughing. And
oh my god.
Mr. Mao thought it was the funniest shit ever.
The other thing was one time, 6th grade, first time I even got in trouble. I said I did a Chappelle move. This is when like my mom and dad almost didn't let me watch Chappelle anymore. I was like, well, the 5 finger say the face. I did like a drive-by slap to a kid at lunch, slapped him,
God.
and apparently my thumb when I slapped him wasn't even like a hard slap, but something like
Went
this.
to his eye.
My thumb got him in the eye. So I'm in chorus the next period, just singing, kind of, and just chilling. And then I see the principal
You go
like
from slapping a kid in the face full force to
yeah, just singing
little shop, little shop,
yeah, and then I see like the principal
doing the jazz hands.
Me.
Little did they know those jazz hands just slapped the shit out of some kid.
Yeah, just like
slapped the devil out of some kid in the hallway.
Or the 5 finger say the face, but I legit said that, and then my parents almost didn't let me. But like, I see them pointing at me at the principal's office, so I'm like, or the principal like, I'm like, oh shit, and then I go out there like because you guys are friends, instead of having 3 to 5 days suspension, you're gonna have 2 weeks lunch detention. I was like, what? That sounds way worse. And so one time. At the end of the week on a Friday, I think I was laying in lunch detention looking like sad, but I wasn't really. I was just already done eating, so I was like this. 2 teachers walked by that had me as a student at the time. It was Milligan and also Miss Root. And they're like, what do you do? I was like, oh, I slapped what's his name in the face, and now I have 2 weeks lunch detention. Like, oh, so then I come back to school on Monday. I go to the office again. They're like, "Oh, your teacher said you're a good kid. You just made this mistake." Boom. Only had to do that. First week of lunch detention. It was
that basketball court.
Yeah, and the playgrounds were crap because the one kids would pee in the sandbox and shit.
Fucking retarded.
And then the other one was fun just for like when we had nothing else to do.
Bro,
play, like,
didn't
sharks
a kid
and minnows.
pee in a girl's mouth on the playground? It's like we're not going over there.
For a Jolly Rancher, some girl offered Jolly Rancher, peed in this girl's mouth. She threw up. And the kids still got Jolly Ranchers, both of them. They got bribed to do it. I was there. I was like, what? I was like, why am I here for this? I was like, is this one of the times where I was like, asshole? Now that I realize going back on things I did, like, they're funny, but I was like an asshole little kid. Now I'm like more, I treat people how they treat me, like golden rule type thing. But back then I was just like, not giving no cares. I was like a little kid just doing asshole things. We were doing, like, the Sharks and Minnows things, and one of these kids, one of those twins was doing like blue, like we did blue fuck you like type thing, like blue fuck you. This kid, he said it to me.
Like bubble gum.
Yeah. And he said something like while I was doing it, like fuck you or something, and I slapped him in the face, like no hesitation. God. And someone was like, "Yo, that's a slap heard around the world," because it was like so loud. It was like, and I was like, "Oh, I felt so bad." I was like,
only all the little kids. And one day I'm minding my own business. I'm looking for Tyler. I walk up. And in between these 2 apartment complexes, there's like 5 or 6 little kids jumping this kid, just beating the dog shit out of him. The cops showed up. My brother's still kicking him in the head. The cops like, stop that shit. You were there.
I was probably there because I remember
you were there. It was Tyler, you and a bunch of other kids.
There was another.
You guys all jumped him.
Oh man, it was. That might be the one I'm thinking of. That like because I remember they were like the cops are coming and everyone just booked it because there was. Someone got beat up and the cops came and like everyone's like, we're out of here.
Cops are there all the time. She goes to pick the ball up. Marissa looks directly at her asshole. What? Like directly at her big fucking huge ass. Like stares into her ass's soul. Wow. And he's like, yeah, dude, it's going to be a good night tonight.
Yo.
and then she's like, she got up and she's like, did you just look at my ass and say it's going to be a good night tonight? And he's like, no, I was talking about something else.
Oh, wow, got like caught.
She bent down to pick up the ball. Marissa looks directly into her fat ass, and he's like, yeah, it's gonna be a good night tonight, dude. And everyone who knows is gonna know.
Dude,
is
that
gonna
is
think that's
funny,
fucking
dude.
hilarious.
Debo, D Sweet, drunk on his birthday. This dude was ready to get turned. He bought like a 12-pack of 40s at the gas station. We were all drinking, but he has kids and a girl.
Those do exist.
Yeah, but he has kids and a girl, so he had to leave early. But his girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and classic ending line he said to us. He's like, you guys have a good night. I'm about to get some pregnant pussy. What y'all boys know about that? And we're all younger, like 19 and like 20 something. We're like, we know nothing about it, but okay, thank you. It was like such a basic line.
I was like, I'm gonna go home and get some pussy. And we're all like, isn't your girl pregnant? And he's like, yeah, pregnant pussy.
What y'all boys know about that? And we're like, dude, I want to put that.
Here's another Mike Albany story. Last one we hit you with that. He puked on a girl's head.
Yeah.
Okay, this time, this motherfucker, of course it's because he was funneling liquor. It was a big-ass glass of, like, vodka and juice.
Ugh.
And he's gotta be the most drunk one there. So he's gotta prove himself and drink this funnel. And he pounds it. And he passes out in the middle of the fucking living room.
Wow.
Right in the middle of the living room. Party's still going on. Albany's passed out. Albany sits up like a fucking zombie. He's like the Walking Dead, like when they get bit and they come back to life. Just sits up, pukes all over the floor.
Wow.
All over the floor. And not only that, but when they tell him to clean it up, he told them no.
What?
he's like, nah, I'm not cleaning that up.
I'm like, dude, that was the best. He ragged out him, just like, boom, threw him into the can.
He's a monster.
That was awesome, dude.
Do you want him to die? Yeah, I want to eat it. I want to crack his head open and eat it.
I want to smash his head and eat it. He's like, he won the fight. He's like, I win every fight.
That's what we're taking in there. We're taking in that CT attitude. I want to smash his head and eat it. I want to smash those weights' heads and eat them. Yeah, and that's what we're going in with. We're gonna get.